So let's go ahead and start clearing up some of the rooms in here. Grab that health. That health will do me good. Oh, obnoxious, obnoxious, obnoxious. Fuck off. I really hate these guys. I wish they just went away forever after you got them. The only good thing they give me is health. That's about it. In other words, they just serve to be as fucking annoying as humanly possible. Anyway, this is the first room we're going to go in, and as you can see, there's a lovely bathing beauty. Well, it was. But hey, we just ruined her nice warm bath by making it cold with ice. Even though I'm pretty sure it wouldn't actually work that simple. Hey, you're not supposed to be difficult to catch. My only complaint with catching her is just the idea that, like, sometimes the pearls will get stuck behind the tub, so it makes it really hard to get them out. In other words, she's probably one of the easiest ghosts in this area to get. Also, like it was with Biff Atlas, a lot of these ghosts are optional. But at the same time, like, this key goes to a room and area too, so it's like, it's technically required anyway, so yeah. Alright, let me... Oh, I think I remember what I need the water for. I do. Alright, well, it's fine. I no longer need ice. I did need the water, because right in here, we're going to need the water element. There's a fire guy hiding inside of the toilet. Hey, whoa, that was anything but polite, sir. I do not appreciate that. I also love how there's never any booze in the bathroom. Oh, I thought I opened it. There never is. If you notice that, there's never been a boo inside the bathroom yet. That's everything? That's everything? I like this, though. This is kind of cool. You can suck on this poster, if you would, Luigi. I'm not even trying, because I'm Luigi. And then, boom. Booze. If you pull on it for too long, it breaks and you take damage. That's up to you if you want to, though. I don't see it. I mean, if... that's what I would do, just because it's like, is it off yet? But no, yeah, I think it should be right here. No. It's next to the bookcase. Yeah. This is an awkward angle to be pulling him at, but I got him all the same. Also, things are already going better, so, like... Because I'm actually trying to make sure I get everything done properly and all that with playtesting. I'm like, I don't want to have to look at my guide all the time. So I'm trying to make sure I memorize where these ghosts are and stuff. And what had happened was that ghost inside of the ice room ran in here. And then I literally spent like 10 minutes with it running back and forth between rooms. Did I say ghost? I meant boo. Like, trying to catch it, and it was down at 1 HP, and it's like I was holding the thing for, like, the vacuum was on, but it just wouldn't suck in. And it annoyed me. And this ghost honestly annoys me, too. I don't like her. Ow, that was not nice. Primarily because if you hit a ball of yarn, you kind of just trip on it. And if you miss, you have to basically restart everything. But obviously I didn't miss, so it's alright. I believe in the beginning I was trying to talk about beta elements for this game. Before I get back to that, luckily she's actually easy in the sense that literally all she has to do is respawn, and if you have it suctioning, you can go back to catching her. So that's a good thing. If we could, I'd appreciate catching her. That'd be really nice. As you can see, I'm taking way too much damage for my liking, but whatever. I don't actually care too much about the frames. I don't like her that much. I don't. She's gonna give us another key, I know that. I'm gonna need to go back and get some health soon. Yeah, and that takes us back to a room in Area 1 that we couldn't get to. Oh look, a book. I don't want to read it. There's actually a bunch of stuff that I'm kind of skimming over. But I'm trying actually more or less to keep this from dragging on. Because I don't want to be like that one guy, the only guy ever to have like a 30-part Luigi's Mansion LP. And one thing I've actually noticed that I find kind of funny is the fact that the majority of my LPs actually tend to be games that are like less than 30 parts. Only a quarter of the things I've done have been more. Literally. And I've done a lot of stuff. Okay, Van Gogh, the first time I captured him. Artist strive to this guy who brought ghosts at times he picks up a brush. Okay, so that's kind of cool, foreshadowing another ghost, which I rudely skimmed over because that's a very important detail. He's a painter ghost, so I've cleared everything around here. That's good. I want to get some health, so alright, you know what, there's another beta element for you. You know how you have those obnoxious assholes that fucking show up and clap and it was like herpa-derpa-derpa-derp, and they pretty much serve zero purpose. There was actually another one that would show up. Oh, God, please. No, do the flashlight. Holy crap! You are so dumb. The purple punchers would actually show up in the beta version. They'd show up behind Luigi, scare him, and he'd start cowering on his legs. And fuck off. Oh, I hate these guys too. Let's see if we can. Oh, this is good. I actually really wanted to walk into that explosion. There's a gold mouse that'll show up right here. I'm gonna get it in a bit. But the purple punchers, they'd show up, they'd scare Luigi, and then he'd start crawling on all of his fours and all that. And the worst part about it is the fact that it would literally take out 50 health. So that is both nice and terrifying to think you could lose half your health that easily. That was a delayed jump, Luigi. It really was. Did you see how long it took him to respawn? So yeah, they had that. Other words, the ghosts like primarily had really the most difference they had was like a color change, or they'd have fangs and sharp teeth. So that's about it. They had cosmetic changes, they had color changes, but nothing too drastic next to the whole oh hey, I'm gonna kill half your health. You know how there's that fire meter right there? Oh dear heavens, there's more than enough of them. Imagine that being a meter for there's too many of you, go away. Imagine that being a meter for how much you could use your vacuum. Because they also had that. It would be a 10 counter. And the second it hit 0, of course, you wouldn't be allowed to use your vacuum anymore. It would overheat and it'd pretty much explode on Luigi. So, you were limited on how much you could use it. I partly understand why they took it out, but at the same time it sounds nice. I mean, like, imagine doing a boss fight with only a 10 counter. Or catching a boo or something of that nature. That was so dumb. Would you mind getting back in there, please? Thank you. But yeah, no, like imagine catching certain ghosts with only a 10 counter. Yes, it makes it extremely more difficult, but having things with huge HP would be a chore and a half to do. So I'm glad they removed it for that sake, but it would be kind of interesting to see how well you could go through the game like it as well. Another factor that kind of tied in with this was like, the game was set to be beaten in 24 hours. So you had pretty much a death clock, if you will. And that's cool, but obviously I guess they realized that the game was going to take only 3 hours to beat. Let's not touch that. Jeez, go away. Go away, I say. Because, you know, 24 hours is a bit much. However, when you throw in the idea of overheating your vacuum, that probably makes it more difficult as well. I don't know, that's an interesting idea, and it sparked a lot of theories too, especially with some of the screenshots from the beta. Like, there's what happens if time runs out. Ooh, you don't even have to leave the room, it just does that. One thing I find kind of interesting is if you look, there's no floor. You can see, ow, what the hell? You're not supposed to actually hit me. What is this? That was absolutely rude. See if we can hit it right up. Nope, that's way too far. It annoys me because you have to hold still until it's completely gone. Put it a little bit towards there, and we should be able to hit. Nope, still too far. Yeah, like, if you took too long, people thought either Luigi would become, what the fuck, possessed, which is an interesting idea, and I know it sounds grim, but it's like, if you actually pay attention to some of the deaths inside of Galaxy, it's not too surprising that they would do that either. Still missing, because I'm clearly a shitty aim. Yeah, no, the deaths in Galaxy are pretty damn grim. Why can't I aim, please? This is the worst ever since the first time I LP'd it, like 3 fucking years ago. Technically, it's actually... Yeah, no, it is 3 years ago. That time we got it. Jesus. So, I mean, having the idea of Luigi be possessed isn't as surprising as it should be. Another would be that the mansion would disappear. That one I find a little bit easier to believe, considering EGAD said the mansion appeared out of nowhere just a few days ago, so it's like... The idea of it just disappearing for no apparent reason kind of makes sense as well. So, that I don't find that hard to believe. Yeah, disappear with Mario in it. Never said anything. I assume Luigi wouldn't be in it, so... I don't know, there's that. Those are the major things, really. I'm trying to think of anything else off the top of my head that would contribute, but I can't think of anything. If I can, I'll let you know. Until then, I'm gonna hunt this gold mouse. You can give me health, so give me health. I really dislike these gold bats, too. And he didn't even give me any health. What an absolute jerk. I don't like these explosion guys, though. Please go away. He'd have to walk here, and then he'd spawn, so I'm gonna meet you when I get the damn thing. Finally! Dear God! My patience is 0 almost. Oh, whatever, I got the damn thing. I'm happy now. I wouldn't really consider myself actually happy, but still. I'm just getting tired mainly of the stupid bowling ghosts. They're like, and I'm like, go away, please! I don't want to hear your voice, I just don't care. Ugh.